Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel. Trying not to step on a bow right here. I already knocked this one off the sail, but today's video, I just wanted to go over the two compound bows that I have in case you guys are wondering what I have, how I have them set up, information about them, and things like that. So the first one we're going to go through is the bow that I use for my retro bow build. And I really can't get any closer to the camera without chopping off my head because you guys are kind of in the doorway of the bathroom and I've got stuff all behind me. So this bow was bought on Amazon, okay, and it's made in China, all different kinds of names to it. They branded it as the SAS Surgeon or Southland Archery Supplies, and it's made in China, but they sell them in the United States. But this is also called the Siege or iGlow. You guys can go on Amazon right now, pick up this bow in black. You can pick it up in camo, you can pick it up in black and silver like I have right here, and then we custom painted the limbs as the iGlow 55-pound compound bow. And this is a very bow that's reminiscent of the bows from the 80s and 90s. Okay, they have these roller wheels right here. These are metal, not plastic. You can actually adjust them from, where is it? 29 inches right here. Okay, they got little slots in there if you guys can see. 29, 28, and 27 inches on the drawing. Okay, this is adjustable from like 40 to 55 pounds. Okay, when you guys buy this, alright, you're just going to get the bow. Okay, but it will come with sights. They're metal sight pins. You guys saw in some of my last videos, the metal sight pins aren't worth anything. So I shoot these without sights. Okay. The arrow quiver I have on here is a Black Mountain Hunter LT. Bought it on Amazon for $17.99. It is a really nice quiver, lightweight. Okay. It has a hole for a stabilizer right here. The problem is I couldn't get any stabilizers to actually fit on this bow for some reason. If you guys really look closely, you guys can tell where it kind of shaved the paint off of there. We custom painted tree bark, like an old 80s, 90s style of the tree bark camo mixed with the real tree original. And we designed our own limb on the camo. Here's what it looks like from the back. Okay, I put the Black Mountain cat whiskers on here. Because I have no stabilizer on here, I put like limb dampeners on the inside, and these string signers on here. These are a teardrop bowstring. Okay, these are very easy to replace. The cables are metal. Okay, it just has a little cable slide, and what I'm running as a flipper rest right here is the Allen launcher rest. You guys can find these really cheap online. I paid $7.99 for this at Dunham Sports. Now, this is a very basic setup. I set this up to shoot carbon arrows. What I'm shooting out of here, and I've done individual reviews on all these, is the XX75 Camo Hunter arrows by Easton. These are a 2213 super light arrow, so they are made for bows that are up to 55 pounds. Okay, and this is just a very basic bow. Now I can't get this. Where's the hole for it? Hang on, trying to get this back in there now. Now I can see it. There it is. The reason I really like these arrows are because they are just really nostalgic for the retro bow build, vintage bow build that I wanted to do with this, and I think it's turned out really well. So the paint on here will scuff real easy. They just powder coated it with black. Okay, it's made of aluminum. It does have a really nice rubber grip right here. Okay, so it's very comfortable in your hand. If you guys want to know, the cable slide here is plastic. They got shrink tube on the stuff right here. Real reminiscent of the bows from the 80s and 90s, and that's why I really like this bow, and I set it up super easy. Okay, very basic setup here. And again, this is by Southland Archery Supplies, SAS compound bow. So this is $94.99 on Amazon right now, but if you guys click on it or just type in, 55, compound bow, 55 pound compound bow, you guys can find these under a bunch of different names, like I already said. But then also, they may have one on there for $75, which is what we bought this in the like new section. It'll say $75, and that's how much we paid for that. For this, I did put a double knocking point on here. I almost forgot to mention that, just because sometimes the knocks will have a little play to them, and if I ever shoot carbon off of here, then they like to move up and down a little bit, and that'll prevent that. Plus, when I draw back, the way I set it was so it's not going to mess with pinching down the arrow nock and causing flight issues with the arrow. My next bow I have is a lot newer. Okay. It is called the X Aux Pro. These are running on the Audux Gear website for $350. Okay, this is a all aluminum compound bow, split limb. It's a 2020 bow or 2019 bow. The company just came out in 2019, so these have dual cams to them. Okay, they are fully adjustable. You can adjust the draw weight with these modules right here. You can adjust the poundage by turning these right here. I did a full review on this bow already on my channel too. But there's some things that I switched out. Okay. When you guys buy this, we paid $160 for this bow at Walmart.com. When they sent them to me, they actually sent me 4 of the same exact bow. And so to make a mortgage payment the next month, I sold one to my boss, and then I sold 2 more to a pawn shop, and I made my money out of them. Now this bow's set for like 45 to 60 pounds. Okay. It comes with a stabilizer like this. I put a little camera mount on here. It comes with a stabilizer. Comes pre-installed with a D-loop and a knocking point and a peep sight already on there. What I've added to this bow, okay, I added a fall away rest. This is the Allen Free Glide fall away rest. So when I draw it back, okay, this is gonna, go up like this. This is actually a QAD little clamp for it right here. I don't like tying stuff into the string. I set this up without having to use a bow press at all, and that's how I wanted this thing. I have a single pin sight on here, okay, single sight pin. $49.99 on Amazon. It's the GSW AR19 .19 diameter pin, and this thing's pretty cool. I got it set at 20 yards right now, and oh yeah, it does come with this arrow quiver by Alpine right here. It's a very, very nice quiver. The arrows pop in here really, really, really nice, okay? It's got all these dampeners on here. It's got split limb dampeners that come on there. It comes with these dampeners right here. I added these little Apex Gear string silencers. This bow is extremely, extremely quiet, and I still like shooting this bow. What else? Again, you guys can adjust. I mean, everything's adjusted with an Allen wrench. Comes with a really nice, owner's manual. Tells you how to do it. You guys can find these on eBay right now for like $250. You're not going to find them as cheap as I got it. But still, really, really nice deal. The wrist sling I have on here, I actually made myself out of a haul rope. A gun and bow haul rope for a tree stand. But as far as the finish goes, it's all black. Okay, black and red. It's called the Audux Aux. Okay. There's not a lot of information on this bow. I'm the only review on this bow on YouTube. Not very many people know this company, but when I saw the pricing for this bow, I mean, it was a birthday gift, and I really like it. Never had any problems with the shooting. There has been a guy that commented he got one, but he maxed his bow out at 60 pounds, and this cable slide bent on him, and he had to buy a different one. I've never had that issue. I kept it set at 45 pounds. It shoots really, really well. It's really, really quiet, quality bow. I keep it in my bow case. I'm not using it. And that's just what I do. I baby this thing. I take really good care of it. There's not a lot of marks on the finish or anything like that at all with it. And I'm just extremely happy. One thing you do need to do, though, is keep all the bolts from your old arrow rest and things like that. That way, it'll, fit if you need to. This arrow rest is like I said, the Allen Free Glide arrow rest, $12.99 on eBay. It's plastic, but it's got a little rubber housing piece right here that goes down in front of the arrow to keep it from. It's really, really quiet. It ain't that loud when you shoot it. You don't even notice it. I may put some shrink tube around there, though I'm thinking about it actually. But yeah, we tied it on there, got it all timed in. There's a whole nother video on that. But guys, I just want to show you the bows that I have. Maybe I can shed some light on some people getting an X Aux Pro. I really have no problem with this bow whatsoever. And I paid Walmart.com. I paid like $160. They were going for $130, but they're originally $350 bow. So really, you guys are getting a really nice package. That'll come with a stabilizer. It comes with sights too. It comes with the X Aux Pro 3-pin sight, but I had switched that out. And it does come with a arrow quiver and everything that's fully adjustable. You got all these holes. You guys can slide it up wherever you need to, so your nocks aren't hitting the dirt. And I just really, really like this. This afternoon, we'll be posting another video. I'm going to get out. I'm going to set this down real quick. Okay. And I am going to take this bow right here, so everything's real simplistic. And I'm going to do a comparison between these aluminum 2213 camo hunters, okay, which are 440 spine, I believe, and the 400 spine mossy oak carbon arrow test. And I want to see how they perform, how they hit, penetration, all that stuff. They're going to have the same exact Easton multi-point 100 grain field point in it. I'm going to shoot it out of this bow, no release, shooting fingers. Just take a basic bow and do a comparison test and see how they fly and how they do. 90%, 100% of the time I'll be shooting aluminum out of this bow and I'll never see another carbon arrow. But I've been wanting to do a test to see how a 400 spine aluminum arrow matches with a 400 spine carbon arrow as far as heavy arrow, penetration, basic setup, all that stuff. And just get out there and have some fun and do a little test video. So you all stay tuned for that. So remember, like, comment, subscribe. Jesus loves you. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.